it's true. I tell people about the vaccine. I mean, I had to argue with people about the COVID vaccine, and only in the Cleveland area, like 35% of African Americans agreed to the vaccine. So 65% didn't. 2 out of 3 don't have not had the vaccine, right? And I tell them, the vaccination, and I don't know what's in there. I don't know, So I'm like, but the science behind that goes back to Africa. There was so Cotton Mather, who was so-called the father of vaccinations, in Boston. He was a Puritan minister, Cotton Mather. He had a slave named Onesimus.
I've heard this story.
Yes, and Onesimus told him, he said, in Africa, we don't have smallpox. We take a little bit of a pox and rub it in the skin. We get immunity, and we've been doing that for centuries. And so Cotton Mather then talked to his doctor about it. And I tell my patients, and then experimented on his slaves, with that thing. And sure enough, no smallpox, right? And they took that premise, and that's where vaccinations come from. That's how polio, all that is, take a little bit of it, and so your body can see a little bit of it, and then develop an immune reaction, so that when you get a bad exposure, your body's already ready to fight it off. That's African medicine that's centuries old, way older than antibiotics. People come in with a sore throat. I want an antibiotic. That's only 100 years old, right? That's 100 years old. But a vaccination is centuries old. But for whatever reason, I think it's trust of medical establishments and whatnot, that African, my patients never liked the flu shot. I mean, I knew it was going to be a problem. I got to argue about.
I'll be honest with you. I don't get the flu shot.
People are arguing about all that stuff, but whatever vaccination you want to give me, here's my arm. Go ahead, because it just provides immunity. I mean, and the benefit sort of outweighs the risks. There was some unknowns as far as the COVID thing, and I get that. But I just know that the science, when people say I don't understand it, you don't have to understand it. Just know that the science and the history of it go back centuries. And then again, that African American woman was one of the people that developed that new messenger RNA approach, which is also, really, really important.
Yeah. And I will say, I have not gotten a flu shot. I've got my vaccines for COVID, but I never got a flu shot. But I also know when I was eyeing getting that, I was under 50.
Right.
And I noticed with each passing year, I'm like,
yeah. Well, I tell people, when you get over 50, really over 40, you have to be deliberate about living.